Okay, so let's see what are the different types of operator. There are three types of operator to perform different mathematical tasks. Okay, first one is arithmetical operator. Arithmetical operator. Under arithmetic operator, what all comes under arithmetic operator? We have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulo operators comes under arithmetic operator, right? So if I want to write a Java expression with addition, how can I do it? I can write a plus b plus c, right? So this is arithmetic operator. Now, if I want to do something with multiplication, how will I write multiplication? This thing I can write a into b into c. Fine. If it is division, I can write a divided by b. Now, modulo operator, it is a modulo b. You know what is meaning of modulo operator? What is the meaning of modulo operator? If I do 20 modulo 5, result is going to be 0. Why? Because 20 is divisible by 5, right? When you divide 20 by 5, 4 5s are 20. What is the remainder? That remainder is what modulo operator gives you, right? So this is about arithmetic operator. Second type of operator is called relational operator. Relational operators. What do relational operators do? Relational operator means comparison, relation. How are they? This is for comparison purpose. Okay, so it's like you do. There are 6 relational operators. You have less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, then equal to. If you want to check A is equal to B, for that purpose you use this equal to sign, and then not equal to. Okay, so this means not equal to, this checks equal to, then greater than or equal to, greater than, less than or equal to, less than. Okay, so how do you use it? You check assuming that A equal to 5 and B equal to 10. Assume so. So here you will write A less than B. Is A less than B is true or false? Is A smaller than
True.
B? True. So it returns the Boolean value true. Okay, it's a Boolean value. Boolean value can be true or false, right? So here 5 is less than 10, so it is true. Less than or equal to, again you will write A less than or equal to B, which is true. Less than or equal to. Okay, so it is checking whether A is smaller than or is A equal to B. So both the condition, one of them needs to be true to get the result as true. So greater than, A greater than B is false because A is 5 and B is 10. 5 is less than, 5 is actually smaller than 10. So the answer is going to be false. Similarly, A greater than or equal to B is also false because A and B are not equal. Okay, and they are not, A is not greater also. Now, equal to is, it is checking A equal to B. Exactly, it is checking the value of A. Is it equal to the value of B? 5 is not equal to 10. So you have to write it as false. Similarly, A not equal to B. What do you think the answer? A not equal to B. Is it true or false? Yes, true. It is going to be true. So relational operators are also known as comparison operator because you are checking two operands, whether one is smaller or bigger or equal to or not equal to. These kind of comparisons are happening there. And that is what is the use of relational operator. Okay. Now, third type of operator is called logical operators. logical operators. What are logical operators? So in Java, you have got majorly three logical operators. One is and. And is denoted by the symbol this. Okay, ampersand symbol, two ampersand symbol. Then you have or. Or is denoted by the pipe symbol. And the third one is not. Not is denoted by the exclamation mark. So how do you write it? So and means, what is the meaning of and operator? See, and majorly is used when you want to compare two conditions. Okay, so when you want to compare two conditions means you want to check whether say I'm giving you A equal to 5, B equal to 10, and C equal to say 20. Giving an example. So if I write A greater than B and B greater than C. Okay, so this means that first it will check A is greater than B or not. What is A greater than B? Is A greater than B? Is it true or false?
False.
It's false because 5 is smaller than 10. Now this false I am ANDing with B greater than C. Is B greater than C? Is it true or false? 10
False.
greater than 20. That is also false. So both are and means false and false will result in, the result is going to be a false. Okay. So in this case, in the case of and, when both the conditions are true, the result and will result in a true. If one of them is false, if one of them is false means I am writing like this, A greater than B and C greater than B. Okay. So when this is condition 1, this is condition 2. Okay. So now this is A greater than B is false. And what is C greater than B? C is 20. 20 greater than 10 is true. Right? So one of the condition is true. Even if one of the condition is true, the final result is going to be false. Because only when all the conditions are true, the final AND operation will return true. So when will AND give you true? When will AND gives the answer? Two conditions should be there. Okay, minimum two conditions should be there. And when both the conditions are true, then only it will give you the final AND result is going to be true. Say for example, if A is less than B and C is greater than B, here both are true. When both are true, the final outcome is true for AND operation. So we have got logical and logical OR. Okay, second one is logical OR. So logical OR. Logical OR means here one of the condition needs to be true. I'm just doing exactly what we did above. So A is greater than B and B is greater than C. That was our first condition. Okay, assuming A is 5, B is 10 and C is 20. Now A greater than B means, is 5 greater than 10? 5 is not greater than 10. So this is false. Sorry, it is not and. I have to write or condition. So when I do A greater than B is false because 5 is less than 10. Now or B greater than C. B greater than C means 10 greater than 20. 10 is not greater than 20. So this is also will give me false. So the result of this OR operation is going to be false because both the conditions are false. When both the conditions are false, the result is going to be false. Now, second one I'm writing A is greater than, sorry, I will write A less than B. A is less than B or B is greater than C. So A is less than B, true, because 5 is less than 10. Or B greater than C, B is not greater than C, so you will write false. So in this case, if one of the condition is true, the result of OR operator or operation is going to be true. OR means, what is the meaning of OR? OR is one of them need to be true. Then you will get the answer as true. So if I give you an example, like if you get in the science mark, in subject science, if you score above 80, or in math, you score above 90. Okay, in science, you should score above 80, or in math, you should score above 90. Then I will give you a bicycle. Okay, so when I write this, or when I tell you this condition, you are coming with mark. Science, you are scoring 78, and math, you are scoring 92. Should I give you a cycle or not? So I repeat my question. For if you score above 80 mark for science or above 90 mark for math, I will give you a bicycle. Okay. If that is the case, you are coming and saying that I scored 78 marks for science and 92 marks for math. Should I give you a bicycle or not? So since I have told or you score 80 or above 80 for science or above 90 for math, you are eligible. You are eligible for the bicycle. Okay, because what I told is or. Now, if the condition was, if you score above 80 for science and above 90 for math, okay, and you're coming with 78 marks for science and 92 mark for math, are you eligible for a bicycle now?
No.
No, here you will not get a bicycle. Here you will get a bicycle. So that is the difference between or and and. And we will be using this or condition and condition in our if, when we learn about if. So if requires a lot of conditions, okay? So you have to join two conditions. So how do you join conditions? You will join conditions using or and, depending on what is the situation demands or what is the expectation. Okay. Third is logical not operator. Logical not operator, which is represented by a exclamation symbol. So what it does is it just reverses the result of an expression. It just reverses the result of an expression. Okay. So what happens here is, if I am writing not 8 greater than 3. So what is the result of 8 greater than 3? Just tell me, what is 8 greater than 3? Is it true or false? Yes, 8 greater than 3, 3 is true. So you will write not true. Okay, so not true means, actually, what is the meaning of not true? That means it is not true means false, right?
Yes.
So the answer is going to be false here. Okay, this is what is, so any condition, what is the result? That result you are negating, you are reversing. That is the purpose of not operator. Okay, and about precedence, relational operators have higher precedence over logical and or operator. Okay, so hence, while using and or operator, you need to enclose the operands within parentheses. Got it?
Yes.
So basically highest precedence. Not operator has the highest precedence. Highest precedence is for not operator. Okay. Not operator is always having the highest precedence. Then you have relational operators. Then you have logical operators. Okay. What is the meaning of what I said about precedences? What I said is relational operators have higher precedence over logical operators and or. So an example is if I write 4 greater than 7 or 7 greater than 15, which is the relational operator? This is the relational operator related things, right? Because greater than, less than, those are relational operators. So they will be having higher precedence. So when I say higher precedence, first 4 greater than 7 will be evaluated. 4 greater than 7 is false because 4 is not greater than 7. Right? 4 greater than 7 is false. Similarly, 7 greater than 15 is also false. So what is the output of this? This
False.
is going to be false, correct? Okay. So now if I do another one, I'm doing second one, 3 equal to 4 and 5 equal to 5. Okay, 2 times equal to symbol. So again, this is the relational operator. 3 equal to 4 is false and 5 equal to 5 is true. So when you have AND operator and one condition is true, other condition is false, what is the result?
False.
False. That's right. Okay.
Operation, if you have one false and one true, is it true or false?
Or operation. Or operation, if one is true and one is false, it will be true.
Okay.
Or operation. Okay. But for, so it's like there is something called truth table. You don't need to learn it, but just understand. Truth table for or is true, true, maybe variables x, y. Okay. So true will become, give you result true. This is the result. X or Y would be true. Now one is true, other is false, then again you will get true. If this is false, Y is true, then also you will get true. If both of them are false, then you will get false. This is the truth table for or operator. Okay, so when will you get true or false is what I have written here. Similarly, we have something called truth table for AND operator also. In the case of AND operator, if X, Y, and X ampersand Y. So here, X is, if this is true, if this is Y is true, then the result is true. If this is true, this is false, the result is going to be false. If this is false and this is true, then also result is false. If both are false, again AND operation returns false. Next operator is new operator. The new operator. What does new operator do? New operator is used to allocate space in the dynamic memory. Dynamic memory for the storage of data and function. Okay. So here, when will you use new operator? You will be using new operator when you create an object of a class. Okay, say for example, you are familiar with scanner class. So scanner class, how do you create scanner object? Scanner, some object name equal to new scanner system.in. Okay, so here this new is a keyword. And what does this new keyword do? The new keyword allocates a space in your random access memory. That is the dynamic memory. Okay, so that is whenever you create an object of a class, you have to use a new keyword. Similarly, when you create an array that you will learn in your 10th grade, Whenever you create an array, at that time also, you need to use new keyword. Okay. Next, again, different forms of operator. Forms of operator. Okay. So forms of operator means there are three forms of operator. First one is unary operator. Unary operator is, it's an arithmetic operator. When it is applied to a single operand, it is known as unary operator. Okay. So an arithmetic operator applied to a, you can note it down, arithmetic operator applied to a single operand is known as unary operator. So if I give you examples here, if I want plus, minus, increment operators, decrement operators, these are all unary operators. So plus, when will you use? When you are writing a equal to plus 8. Okay, so this is unary plus operator. This is unary plus operator. I am giving the sign. 8 is a positive number. So unary plus operator. So this is plus 8 means it is applied on only one operand. 8 is called the operand. Okay, so only one operand is there. So this is a unary plus operator. Now, if I write b equal to minus 10, this is unary minus operator. So I am saying basically this is b has a value negative 10. Now, if I write b plus plus, here what is happening? B is incremented by 1. We have increment and decrement operator. This will increment b. Now, if I write a minus minus, this is decrement operator. A is decremented by 1. So these are all. This has only one operand. This also has one operand. Okay, so these are all coming under unary operator. Next type, second type is called binary arithmetic operator. Binary arithmetic operators. So binary arithmetic operators is what we just discussed some time before. We have plus, minus, then you have multiplication symbol, division symbol, and modulo symbol. Why is it called binary? Because it has to be performed on, this operator plus is applied on two operands. A is an operand, B is an operand. So plus operator is applied on two operands, and that is the reason why it is called binary arithmetic operator. Okay. So what is binary arithmetic operator? When an operator is applied on two operands, it is called binary arithmetic operator. Next one is very important. Third one is ternary operator. Ternary operator always comes for board exam. Ternary operator. Here, it is also known as conditional assignment. Conditional assignment. Okay. So what happens here is you will have three operands. Ternary operand means three operands. It will have three operands. Okay. What is happening here is you will be evaluating an expression. Say here, the syntax is like this. Variable is equal to test expression. So this is a condition. You will write a condition here, and that is what is the test expression. Then you will write an expression 1. If the condition is true, what needs to be done? That is what you write here. So if the condition is true, expression 1 will be evaluated. If the condition is false, then expression 2 will be evaluated. So this is what is the syntax of ternary operator. Okay, say, let me give you an example. Say here, if A equal to 5 and B equal to 3. Now here, what I'm writing is max is equal to, max is again int itself. Integer max is equal to A greater than B. this is my test expression or the condition. So after writing the condition, I should put a question mark. If A greater than B, if A is greater than B, then I should return, I should give the value A inside max variable. Okay. So if A is greater than B, this part will get executed. If A is less than B, then this part will get executed. Okay. So in the specific example, what would be the output value of max? What would be max containing? Is A greater than B in this case? Yes, A is greater than B because 5 is greater than 3. So when 5 is greater than 3, A will be stored in max. So what is the content of A? 5 is the content of A. So max will have the value 5. So basically this is one step, you are just checking whether A is bigger or B is bigger, and the bigger value is stored in max. Okay, that's all. If the condition was false, say for example, int min equal to A less than B, A less than B colon A, let me write something else here. Here I'm writing, if A is less than B, I should do A plus B. And if A is greater than B, I should write A minus B. Okay. So if this is the case, again, A, let me have the value A is 5 and B equal to 3 itself. So A equal to 5, B equal to 3. So you're checking, is 5 is less than 3? No, 5 is not less than 3. So when 5 is not less than 3, this part will get executed. And what is that? 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3, what is the value of 5 minus 3? 2. So your min will have the value 2. Let's do one example, another problem. Here, I'm giving you a question like tax is equal to basic greater than 1000. Question mark 0. It would be 1000. Yeah, some random value I'm writing. Okay. So this is a ternary operator, right? This is a ternary. I have written a ternary operation here. If, depending on the value of basic, if basic is bigger than 1000, then if basic is bigger than 1000, then the result will be 0. If basic is smaller than 1000, then 1000 will be stored in tax. Okay, so that's what this ternary operator means. Can you convert this using if condition? How can we convert this into if condition? So the answer is going to be like this. If condition, what is the condition? This is the condition. So just write basic greater than 1000. That condition you are just writing as it is. If basic is greater than 1000, then if it is true, this is what you should get. Where you will get that value? In this variable. So you should write tax is equal to 0. Okay. Else, if it is not, basic is not greater than 1000, then you should have tax should be getting the value 1000. So this is how this if block you can write like this using a ternary operator.